Thank you.
I have Devon on the left with breakfast, and on the right we have S for Samwise. That would be Audrey, once again. Basic planes, Shuko, pass the turn, combo.
First problem?
Go down to 34. Tick down.
Seal of removal. Okay.
Okay, seal of removal could be one way to stop the combo, I guess, temporarily. Just a slow unsummon. Can bring it back with Samwise.
2020.
I just want to read what this does.
Cast an expedition. Okay. Up to 54.
I'm going to take Lotus Petal.
Sure.
Okay, here's Cephala Breakfast. Combo assembled. So we're going to respond to the first equip with a seal of removal, and 6 cards will be milled here.
This returns. Second trigger.
I just don't remember what that name was. Okay.
Nothing of note in there, just some cantrips, some lands.
It's a flourish. Everyone's not.
So seal of removal is gone. Does Audrey have another piece of interaction if Devon tries to do it again? Shuko remained on the battlefield. Illusionist went back to hand. Okay, just passing this time. Doesn't replay it.
You have 4 cards? 3.
Down to 52. Sacrifice expedition.
Pass.
My turn.
Okay, just flashing in a Snapcaster Mage. Nothing to flash back. Wasteland now.
Untouch her for the initiative.
Two. Yeah. I need you. I will pass to you.
Okay, passing the turn. No Samwise.
Liliana. Nice. Starting here. Sure.
Okay, another Snapcaster to attack with. Getting aggressive.
I'll swing in and you can Pass. Oh yeah, there's exile with 8 counter, yes.
Oh, okay.
We'll use this as 8 counters, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Artifact land.
Okay.
We forgot about that. It's okay.
I did not register with that.
I should know that. Like, that's
And then first video ends up on like card. Okay. Okay. End step. Still on your turn.
Okay, 2 cards back on top. Tundra Pass. Swords on end step.
Cards in hand?
Okay, so Devon found a land.
I might. I'll go attacks.
Yep.
I'm attacking you.
Me?
Under threat of either Swords to Plowshares, Bowmaster, or... and really any other removal. Gonna hold off.
Cards in hand. 6.
The Cephalid Illusionist we know is in there. Safe in hand.
Stalactite Stalker.
Okay, there's Stalactite Stalker, another way to potentially kill something. If enough mana is open. It's getting swords in response to this fetch.
I'm at 21 because I fixed it.
Oh, yeah, here, 21.
I'll pass it back.
You have 3?
I have 3, yes. Mm-hmm.
Go to 11.
These aggressive snapcasters have been chipping away. At some point, Devon will have to test Audrey's defenses against the combo. No sign of Urza's Saga yet.
Target you.
Okay, we might be hitting that time. Orm's chant.
Dress down.
Dress down in response is decent here. Could force Devon to counter it or wait another turn. Firing off a force of will. Yeah, this is a nice defense. Force pitching step through. Oh, Narcomoeba, actually.
Sure.
Okay, breakfast will do its thing now. Protected by Orm's chant.
Yep.
I'll get the initiative.
Little bit of glare, but we're looking for Narcomoebas. Cabal Therapy was just revealed. And Dread Return for Thassa's Oracle once the entire library is gone is the plan.
Alright,
Sack these 3 to Dread Return Oracle.
take a look. Yeah.
Okay, Audrey will take a look, but this game is likely over. Just going to update the scores here while Audrey's confirming everything. Wired Hyena in the chat says this game has been going downhill ever since they printed the Rebels creature type. And you know what, Wired Hyena? I could not have said it better myself. Ever since Nemesis, this game has been going downhill. It really hasn't even had one good set.
We won't call those score then. Rushing Crusader?
It's like a 12-hour pen.
Okay, 1 card on the bottom for Devon. Audrey is on the play. Underground Sea. Stalactite Stalker. Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble. Take a look.
Pass. On the trigger. Upkeep, I'll draw.
All right, Stalactite Stalker is a 2/2 now after the descend.
Yes.
Bless you.
Draw versus Saga trigger on 3.
Oh, upkeep, draw. Draw step.
Sacrifice versus Saga. Force negation, draw 3. Force negation.
Sure.
Force negation, exiles, draw protection.
So brainstorm now for Audrey. Stalactite Stalker will grow this turn because of the descend now from Cracking Polluted Delta. So has the clock. The question right now is, does Audrey have disruption for the combo? If Devon has it. Or will Devon follow up with Urza Saga?
You're good.
18.
How do you like? Oh yeah, I took my life. So I'm at 19, you're at 18.
Yeah.
End of turn triggers.
Yep.
1 and 2.
All right, both goblins will grow. A 3/3 and a 2/2 now. Was there any Death and Taxes gameplay today? Not yet.
Which was this side or? Yeah, sorry, thank you.
You're good.
First strike for the rest of the
You can leave your raw up first, by the way. I need like thing that I can put in. And then,
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Audrey's clock is very real.
Oh, it's also XR
You can't pay average.
I can get the Monarch at all.
Both of these lists are posted in our Discord server, in the Decklist channel, pinned.
Well, it would just mean that I would.
I'm gonna swing for all of them. Just 4 of these guys. One.
All right, fetching down to 18 now. Stalkers are only going to get scarier. They will function as removal to help stop the combo, in addition to being a clock.
I'm gonna blow all the other 9 tokens.
Yeah.
So I'll take 2, 4, 6, 18, 10, I go to.
Used to get the extension.
I don't think we've seen Urza Saga yet in this match. Don't remember. Attacking for 5.
15.
I guess I
End
missed
of turn triggers.
And they both grow. High Train Conductor Audrey in the chat says no.
like that's the house.
It's just that first one.
Looks like Devon has plenty of cards in hand, but not much going on.
Read some articles.
You could just draw.
These Stalkers are going to be hard to beat.
Really good one. Really 4 weekends. So
Charge in.
you have to be in the number 4. Unbelievable.
Different.
Silver removal.
Shield of Removal, another piece of at least temporary disruption. Attacker for 7.
That's always fasting.
No, I just didn't consider that back
There's so fascinating.
Yeah, it was a tough choice with the Chromox, what to bring to do. So I was thinking about it for so long. Looking back on it now, the placing is a little bit obvious.
Thinking about firing off a removal spell maybe here in combat. Swing for 7. Devon is aware that these Stalactite Stalkers can each sack for 3 mana and remove a creature. I don't know if Devon's creatures are going to be big enough to survive.
No. I saw myself for $15. Like,
Can't really see what's in Devon's hand, but I guess we're on hold here because there's a swords that may be fired off I think I saw a Nomads and Core in hand, which doesn't do a lot at the moment. Ah, okay. Petty Theft on a Stalactite Stalker. The larger one is selected. That makes sense. So we'll go back in hand. Brazen Bar will go on an adventure. Devon will take 3, go to 10. Audrey will fetch down to 17. Hoping to descend. But have to be careful here not to tap too much mana. I don't think we'll see the Stalactite Stalker get replayed, but we'll see.
Bring the cat in. I'll number 5. Come on.
Okay, replaying the Stalker, it turns out. And a second Stalker. Getting aggressive with the Seal of Removal available. Could be risky. I don't think Devon has enough mana and... Yeah, I don't see a way for Devon to win this turn with Seal of Removal on the table. So maybe that was safe. Stalactite Stalker, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power on the board next turn.
I've done like
Like I
five.
said, I think it's anyone because you got I didn't
Mm-hmm.
I need to buy some t-shirts.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, Narcomoeba for defense. Nomads and Core. Also probably for defense somewhat.
What's in hand?
3 cards in Devon's hand. Facing down 3 Stalkers, which have Menace. So we're going to have to double block if something's going to be blocked here. This is an attack for 8.
Walk like this.
So 4 here.
Okay, so blocking the larger Stalker and taking 4.
Fetch.
Nomads and Core will live. It's able to direct all the damage to Narcomoeba.
Investigate.
Alright, the Stalkers will grow, and this might be the last turn for Devon. Unless an Orum's Chant can buy a turn.
He is the king on my It is 10 days now, so monthly. 3, 2, activate.
Yep. 5.
Yeah, we can learn to play. You get him this usual. You don't have to play.
Going to 5. Seal of Removal plus activation of a Stalker should be enough defense for Audrey to win this game.
I guess I just make it like a ponder on top.
Ponder on top.
Mystic Sanctuary to put Ponder on top probably tells us Devon is not doesn't have a win in hand or anything like that. So Ponder is on top of the deck. It will get drawn. Audrey in the chat says I also have Swords plus Flusterstorm in hand, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I did. I'm actually just gonna.
We still have to pay.
If Audrey's last two cards in hand are swords and Flusterstorm, I don't know how Devon could possibly win this, but Devon doesn't know that, so trying to figure this out.
Is it? You look so disappointed in this. I just wanted to disappoint.
Shen, thank you for the resub with Prime. 14 months for Shen. Shen's been with us for a while. Still thinking about this ponder.
You go ahead and describe.
Yeah, so,
This is the game.
I want to
Yeah, go ahead.
So they go together though. So they all know which one.
Yeah, I think. Oh, you guys gonna be tonight? I was wondering. Yeah, we should get this back. Yeah. Sure, I'll let you guys have
They're done.
video evidence of the handover.
Did you shuffle them together?
Why should I trust you?
Yeah.
You brought me here and you told me
Those two, right?
what's the
The Stalkers have Menace, so there's definitely, as of right now, a lethal attack coming next turn. And Orum's Chant could buy time, but that's only buying time. It doesn't win the game. I don't see any signs of Cephalid Illusionist. I don't know if it's in hand or there's the confirmation of Swords and Fluster. Or if in this selection of cards, Ponder has shown Devon. Yeah, there's no time limit in top 8. You do have to finish the match, but there's no reason not to think for an extra minute on decisions like this. It's pretty clear this is probably Devon's last turn of the game if he doesn't have a way to either win or just Orum's Chant to buy time.
No, you got it. I'll just go home.
I mean, I know one thing for sure. You bring me to life. You tell me you're going to return the debt, and suddenly I'm in thousands of dollars in debt to a friend.
I think this once
Okay, here we go. Cephalid Illusionist was available, it turns out.
You didn't give me the deck afterwards.
Yeah. I haven't gotten
Swords on the Nomads and Korra in response.
the managing bonus coins.
Okay,
Seal of Removal doesn't do a whole lot here because if it bounces either of these creatures, they can just get replayed as of right now. Stalactite Stalker sacking, though, could... Alright, here's Flusterstorm for Devon. Wow, another Flusterstorm. So swords will be countered, and then we'll bounce Nomads and Core. All right, that is the game. The attack is for lethal. All right, looks like both players have kept 7. Mishra's Bobble will take a look.
Up on there. Sandra. Go. Upkeep all done.
No, put it in the record. You're welcome. Yes,
You're made our round defense. Yeah, featured. Both games, you turned early on.
Oh, yeah.
You could have sold it. You could have sold it. You could have sold it.
We gotta make it dry first.
Yeah, well,
All right, no big plays yet.
What? That's not what I said.
I'm the translator. That's effectively that's what you're trying to say to me. You gotta go stuff. No bonus pass though. Should have saved that creativity. You ready? Alright, paper, scissors.
Yes.
All right, Audrey will brainstorm now. And it will resolve.
Purple, we get to pick yes.
Seems like Audrey's deck has really good disruption against Breakfast. Stalactite Stalker, Seal of Removal, Swords to Plowshares, Floster Storm. The Wastelands plus Samwise stuff could be interesting.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about it where I saw how your hand was.
Still no signs of Urza Saga.
I was like, why can't
Siding out the Samwise makes sense. Combo matchup isn't as exciting. Fairy Macabre and Nile Spellbomb are apparently in the deck now. Here's Powder Keg.
Let's go to let's go green. Yeah, that's
I
the
saw
first
you
one.
kept the big dinosaur and I was like, oh, you're going to have a chroma.
exactly. That was my issue.
Yeah.
With what?
I didn't think it would cause that much impact, but I was like, oh, crap.
We're gonna put it on the camera because
Yeah,
then
ended
it's
up
on the back.
winning the game.
Put it on the table.
Your turn.
Yes. What's the green? Play,
I hate going against like fancy ones because of that guy, I don't want others to get the That's why I was like,
all play. Is it all play? Yeah.
Powder Keg could be a way to fight through Urza Saga stuff.
They give you the salt. They give us. This is all team.
I wanted to win after like so far.
Yeah.
So.
I was just playing.
so good though.
Yes, whoever's gonna be the Hummer.
I want to build her.
Oh my god. What's it called? What's the
Dre wants to be the Hummer.
I think it's really powerful.
He said that was like all play. And it's all play. The challenges affect both teams.
It cascades.
Oh, at the same time?
Yeah. So.
I'm not, I haven't looked at it. There's a dinosaur. The time counter gets removed.
I look really hard.
And that's basically it. So I just end up pumping out dinosaurs.
Okay.
Pick one
And
of
you
those.
can't react to it.
Oh, ready?
You just can't.
I think the only part they can actually interact with is the hero.
Yeah, no, I mean with the opponent.
Or
Unless you have cycle.
like a cycle ability.
Once Powder Keg ticks up, it can potentially blow up Shuko or No Man's Gore, or both if they're both on the table. That'll be something to consider for the later turns.
Damn, it's bad. So you come from your house, right?
Yeah, I know that wasn't that great.
So I want to see like that was how like right now because I'm already used to it.
Really good too. Well, you have to wait for the time to go ahead.
But can I do?
Yeah, well, fair like
They're all snapping me now.
like
Sure.
I run trains. I don't know if you watched this though. This is like board
It's a show.
And Cabal Therapy naming Force of Will reveals a hand of 3 Bowmasters, Surgical Extraction, Swords to Plowshares, and Flooded Strand. Bowmaster, everybody. It's everywhere. Look how many are in Audrey's hand right now.
Why did you say that?
I'm so good.
Yeah, because
Wow.
Oh, Will Guaywana. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I was letting her go that time. No, it says at the same time. It was your vote. I was singing.
No, I ain't saying
Want to say again?
right. I got it.
I was like, I don't know if Chen knows me.
I don't know.
No,
Oh, should just stand by you, Will.
stand by me.
Yeah.
You didn't even know that
I
song.
wouldn't know Stanley.
Oh.
He sang it at Glee Club.
Just stand by
You
me.
hate. I wish.
All right, passing the turn.
Can I get Chan?
No, you have Roger now too.
Can I get Chan? I want to trade Radio away. I don't think you understand.
Powder Keg will get its first counter on upkeep, so now it can detonate to kill artifacts and creatures mana value 1. 1 fuse counter.
Is the only other blue that I know that he likes.
No, what are you talking about?
Nomads and Core and Shuko are vulnerable to Powder Keg. While Therapy is in the graveyard, could be sacked later to protect Devon from whatever Audrey has going on. Or we can try getting a creature on the board and getting Bowmasters out of there. But Audrey has 4 mana open.
And the cafe implies that there's like
Yeah, Audrey pointing out that the Powder Keg on 2 could potentially blow up the Narcomoebas before they can flashback Dread Return, which is worth pointing out. Silence on the stack.
Yeah, I got green.
I'll surgical your green. Therapy? Yes, I want some.
Okay, surgical extraction on Therapy in response to Silence.
Volunteers are
Oh, right.
to get your team to guess the answer on the card.
I don't think we can play now.
Just be the puppet.
This is close.
You act as the puppet.
18. Oh, I get this is counter.
I don't know, choose them on yourselves.
Okay, so surgical is countered.
He controls the puppet.
Himself.
On puppet.
Can you?
Wait.
Bowmaster comes in.
Well, the other says other really
Double fat. 15.
That's the card for puppeteer.
hint.
To get hit to it.
Activity.
Play the other one.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you as well?
16.
Your silence
So,
one.
bro, like, you know,
Disco?
yeah.
Let's go.
Come on, bro.
Okay, so Silence will resolve after 2 Bowmasters.
Go,
You're blue?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a blue.
Would you not just move this like this so you could move it easier? How was it swap away? Is it here?
That's different then.
Then let me argue with you.
Yeah.
It'd be like a
Jump for blue. For green.
Hey, what's what for the
Yeah, if it is Nomads Cephalid, they're going to have to be sequenced properly. Illusionist would come first. There's Illusionist. And Shuko wouldn't be good enough. Nomads and Core.
Glimmering.
Powder Keg not popped here. It really isn't any point. Narcomoebas are entering.
Oh, wait.
Dread Return has been revealed.
How's the card?
With sackless. Therapy. Target yourself.
Speak up, I can't hear. I can't hear.
Okay, so sacking Cabal Therapy, targeting myself, put Thassa's Oracle, which was in hand, into the graveyard, and complete the kill with Dread Return. Devon gets it. GG's. Nicely played. Had to pull it off before Powder Keg was live, as Audrey pointed out, and managed to do it